Hey guys, this is Nick Murray. Thank you for tuning in, and we've got a quick tutorial today on how to make your cinematic booms sound even beefier. Lots of cinematic boom samples or low hits sound pretty nice, but there's some easy ways to really bring out the low end and resonate your whole entire room with them. So let's go to my session here. I've got a trailer cue that I'm working on, and we've got a track here that's called Boom, and the samples I'm using are Spitfire, Albion, Easter Island hits, which is some of my favorite cinematic booms. And I'll play the track here, and you can kind of hear the vibe, and then I'll play the boom for you so you can hear what it sounds like with no processing on it. And then I'll show you a couple options for plugins that we can use to really sweeten them up a little bit. So here's kind of the sound we're going for. So in this instance, I'm using the cinematic low booms to just give it that touch, that emotion that we need underneath this string bed. And you can see here there's more and more of them as the cue progresses. But in this intro part, they're only spaced out like that. I'm going to go ahead and pump up the volume a little bit now just for the tutorial's sake so you can really hear what's going on. But let's solo it, and you can hear what the boom sounds like by itself first with no processing. So it sounds pretty good. You can kind of tell it's got the big ambience where they recorded it, and it's kind of pitched down and stuff to make it sound big. However, I hear more top-end room tone than I do bottom-end depth. Here, listen one more time. That low-end information is in there. We just want to hear it a little bit better. So the first plugin we're going to look at is LoAir by Waves. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here. And I have adjusted the range or the frequency that this plugin is going to focus on at 100 Hertz. And this is only from just experimenting with this sample and with this song I'm working in to see what works best. And it worked best right about 100. And I'll show you some other frequencies in a second. And then I've brought up the LoAir. It's at 8.7. Again, just moving it till it sounds good. And the low knob as well. And then I've pulled down the output 5.2 dB, so it's not clipping a ton. Okay, so let me turn it off and play it one more time, and then I'll turn it back on and play it. So you can hear that low rumble is starting to filter through a little bit more. And it's going to sound really nice in the mix here. Let's go ahead and unsolo, and you can just hear it really fast. And again, the volume would normally be pulled down a little bit just to give it that touch. We can also add a little bit of reverb on it to place it in the room a bit more. Now the second plugin we're going to look at is Waves R-Bass, or Renaissance Bass. This comes in the Renaissance package that I think most of you should probably have. And this has a little bit different sound. I'll go ahead and play it here. So you can really hear how it's a little bit boomier. It's got more punch to it. And it really sings or resonates lower around 40 Hertz. If we bring it up to 100, you can hear how it differs to this one. Doesn't quite have that boom, but when we move it down back to around 40 or so, 42-ish, really cuts through nice. And this is how it sounds in the mix. For me, it was a little bit too aggressive, so I liked this one. Now let's hear how this one sounds down at 40. So for me, this plugin had a better resonance up around 100. and I think it fit well with this sound we're going for. It's got that low cinematic feel, and it's not too aggressive for this type of cue. So again, you could add some reverb, and that's pretty much it, guys. There's some quick tips now. You can really fill out your low cinematic booms, and also try them on some dance tracks or pop things, and get more bass tone and warmth in your production. Thanks a lot, and again, please don't forget to reach out to me on Twitter and Facebook. See you guys next time.